right, guys, day 101. It's 8:15 in the morning and 66.7 degrees, I'll say, just because I don't like the real temperature that it is. Went by a wonderful breakfast spot. I think it's called like Mama Thunder or Mother Thunder or something. I don't know, an amazing breakfast spot there in Quincy. Honestly, one of the best breakfasts I think I've ever had. Just super duper duper amazing. And I'm not one to like give such effusive praise, but that place was exceptional. Yeah, so let's see, Pounder, stayed with Pounder last night. Amazing guy, super generous, super awesome guy, gracious host, drove us around, took care of everything I needed. The package that I was waiting for arrived to the hotel. It was a little bit awkward because I was planning on staying at the hotel and then I saw that there was a trail angel. So I had ordered something to the hotel with the intention of staying there and picking it up on my stay. But then found the trail angel, and the hotel was like $150 a night. So wound up not staying at the hotel, but they were pretty kind, and luckily they were booked out anyways. So I had a plausible case for why I wasn't a paying guest there. But yeah, stayed with Pounder. That was amazing. Super nice guy. He dropped us off at breakfast this morning. I say us because over there is Cookie Monster and Noodles from Belgium. Awesome couple. There was another guy called Tim who was staying with us as well. So anyways, he dropped off me and the Belgians over at breakfast. I got some breakfast. They went over to a bakery and then we started hitching right away. It took us about 20 or 30 minutes to get a ride about halfway up to Bucks Lake. So now we are in Meadow Valley, just hanging out in front of the fire department. I think we have about another 7 miles or so to get to Bucks Lake. Hopefully we'll be able to catch a hitch from here, but I will definitely check in once we get back to the trailhead. So I will talk to you then. All right, it is 9:08 and I am not yet to the trail, but I am to the split where Big Creek Road and Bucks Lake Road split. We did get a hitch from the fire station up to here. The Belgians are going down to Big Creek Road, as was unfortunately the driver who picked us up. So anyways, they brought me here. At least at this point, anyone who comes by is headed to where I'm headed to, theoretically. So now I'm just on my own, waiting for a lift. All right, 9:33 in the morning. Here we are back at Bucks Summit. Got a ride with this kind gent who put up Casper last night. I messaged Casper this morning. I knew she was in town, but staying elsewhere to see if she had room in a ride. She was like, "Yeah, we're actually leaving right now." And then I took a couple of weird hitches, whatever. Not weird hitches, just hitches that brought me to strange places. And then they saw me, picked me up, and here I am, 9:33, getting on trail. Guys, it is 12 past 11 and just about 69.4 degrees. A touch over 4 miles into the day. Finished this part of this climb. Got a big climb tomorrow, but just wanted to get a few view dedications out. A bunch of you guys have donated to the hike. Really appreciate that. So looking out just about to the northwest, I think it is, we can see that far off mountain in the distance. At just over 10,400 feet, I think it's like 10,457 feet. That is Lassen Peak. So I'm not certain of the distance as I speak right now, but I'll definitely put it down below if I can find it. Lassen Peak is going to be one of the next sort of major milestones of the trail here for me. It's going to be Lassen Volcanic National Park or something like that. I believe that's a dormant volcano, if I'm not mistaken, according to the name of the park. But yeah, yet again, I am just absolutely amazed by the routing of the PCT. Has just been exceptional. It seems like every time we leave one area, it's kind of dangling something new and exciting, and whatever the next chapter is going to be is kind of dangling right out there in front of us, and we can see it from a distance, and it's really fun. Kind of feel like you're just being reeled in, just pulled down trail. So anyways, that is Lassen, all covered in snow. Mercifully, I do not, to the best of my knowledge, actually have to go over that mountain or that peak. So that makes all that snow far less intimidating looking. But anyways, to the lot of you who donated, thank you so much again. Let me pull up your names. I just had it out and put it away. Excuse me. All right, so let's see. There was my buddy John Hollingshead. Appreciate you, John. Karen from Holland. I'm hoping and wondering if that's the same as Mr. Martin's beautiful bride, Karen. Karen, thank you. Michael Zim, Myra Lieb, Myra, I'm sorry. Two wonderful new donors to the channel. Thank you. There was Ryan. There's someone who just went by Someone. There's Christopher Culpepper, Kirby Wiseman, Mark Poley, a couple familiar names there. Katrina donated to the hike, and then dear old mom and dad as well. So to all of you guys, that's Lassen. That's what I'll be working towards for the next week or whatever. I don't really know how long, but yeah, anyways, that view's for you guys. Should have about another, whatever, 15, 16, who knows, miles to get down to Belden, where I plan on getting a burger and a beverage, and then hiking just a short distance more before setting up camp. And I will talk to you guys down there. It is 3:54 in the afternoon. Thermometer says 93.8 degrees. I'm honestly not even sure if I believe that or not. It's definitely pretty warm. But just crossed the railroad track. Should be maybe a little under a quarter mile to Belden, which is like a spot where I can get dinner and a beverage. I'm not going to go too much further today, so I thought I might just do my check-in now. I am following along the east branch of the North Fork of the Feather River until very shortly after Belden, at which point I'll take a bridge over that waterway and camp probably just the other side of this waterway. Tomorrow is definitely the biggest, most sustained climb of the PCT so far, if you can believe it. Over the course of about 11 miles, I'm going to gain just about 5,000 feet of elevation following along Chips Creek. Chips Creek sounds very tasty indeed. So I think my plan is get here, get a meal, bunk up as soon as possible. Not at the establishment, not at the business, but I think there's something called like a tree house or something. I've heard, I'm not really sure what's going on. Over on the other side of the river, there's some kind of tree house or tree fort or whatever. If I can find that, that sounds really interesting to me, and I'll definitely be sure to share it with you. If I can't find it, then there's also a trailhead over there, and I'll just camp at the gosh dang trailhead, and that'll be fine. Either way, I think that's Belden up there. If this is my final check-in for the night, no, I didn't go too terribly much further. You can always check the Gaia track in the link in the description below. But if there's a tree fort or something else really cool, I'll definitely come back and say hello. So anyways, thanks for watching, or see you soon, I don't know. All right, guys, 6:23 in the afternoon, and oh my goodness, still quite warm, 87.3 degrees. I've made it to home for the night, so I am at that, what they were calling tree house, what I've heard called tree house. I guess it's Ebby Stamp Mill. I'm not sure what that's all about. I guess it's some old mine or mill or something. I don't really know. Some bird going crazy, sorry. This is just at mile 1288.1. And look who it is, my old friend, the Z-Pax Duplex. So my first night out on trail with this tent in quite some time, I guess. Yeah, since the CDT, I guess. But love this tent, love this tent, love this tent. Pitched it up wicked easy. Looking forward to sleeping in it tonight. What I'm not looking forward to is this crazy climb tomorrow morning. Again, just 10, 11, 12 miles, whatever it is, gaining almost 5,000 feet. And then just to sort of add insult to injury, rub salt in the wound, or whatever cliche you'd prefer, we are coming up on a big heat wave. If you can't tell, I mean, again, right now it's almost 6:30 and 87 degrees. So, yeah, I mean, who knows exactly what temperature is supposed to get up to, somewhere in the 90s, somewhere in the hundreds over the weekend. I'm not looking forward to that. So I think my plan to get up and over this climb tomorrow is just set my alarm pretty early and hopefully get an early start. I'm not gonna stake any expectations here. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna try and start early, and hopefully I have the wherewithal in the morning to obey my alarm and wake up dutifully and get up this hill. But something I have to look forward to is one of you guys, one of your viewers, I forget, oh my gosh, I shouldn't forget the dude's name. I had it on my phone just a second ago. But one of the viewers reached out and is going to be doing some trail magic for me apparently tomorrow, so that should be pretty cool. Also, I ran into Jackpot over across the way. You can kind of see that's that, what is it called? Belden or whatever, right across the street. So a nice little like bar, grill sort of place. I guess they have lodging and cabins and stuff, a lot of RVs and stuff parked up there. Cool enough spot. Bartender was wicked nice. Gal, I think her name was Patricia or something like that. Tabitha, something, I don't remember. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Yeah, I already ate over there. So now that my tent's up, I'm done. I'm just gonna go to sleep, and I will talk to you guys super early, hopefully tomorrow.